This is Myra Elaine from the Buying Space channel. I received this book as a gift from a local church, Avondale United Methodist Church, the 21st Century Christian. And it's probably a 30-minute to an hour read. But instead of reading it just first, what I've done is I went through and I marked all the pages with Bible verses. And here we are in, I've been doing my verse of the day out of these. And it says, listening shows respect, which is a kingdom quality. It affirms the other person by valuing their contribution. And the verse is Acts 11:12. So then I've been going and reading the corresponding verses. So we are in Acts 11:12. I'm going to display this Bible and read out of this one. So it is kind of behind the scenes what I've been doing. I know you all have been seeing this book in the background. And the first and or second video I made, I did explain that. But I don't know that I've been explaining it since why that book is there. But that's the verses I'm reading are coming from that book. And when I get done reading all the verses in it, then I'm going to go back and read the book. And I might end up reading sections of the book, just like I did there later on, and recapping those verses. So you might think I'm doing it backwards, but I like to look at the scriptural foundations of things before I accumulate it all together. And of course, I might not remember every verse, so I might end up looking them up again, but that's okay too. The Spirit told me to have no hesitation about going with them. Their 6 brothers also went with me and entered the man's house. I don't know what kind of society that they were living in at the time. People might have had more integrity than they do these days. I know it's hard to make friends now, or harder. It's harder to trust people. I had about an hour of pretty intense stress yesterday. I was waiting on somebody to pick up something from Facebook Marketplace. As soon as I saw the couple, I knew I could trust them. But you just never know who's going to roll up when you're on the internet. And it is a thing where you just have to remove your fear and trust God. Now, don't be an idiot. If you have to meet somebody in front of a bank where there's cameras because the communication's not been that good, or they're asking weird questions, do that. Don't be dumb. But at the same time, don't be fearful. Pray. Pray about it. And make sure that you know what you're doing, with safety precautions. Still do that, but know in faith and trust that you're doing, and use the Holy Spirit to guide you in these matters, because it's not like it used to be. It's not the 1950s anymore. And even in the 1950s, you still had to be careful. But crime was lower, and there was more of a chance that everything was going to be all right. There's less of a chance now that everything's going to be all right. But trust in God to protect you. You are His child. Don't live in fear. Go forward, take care of your business. Just be smart about it. And God and the Holy Spirit will lead you in doing what you need to do in life. So even if somebody's threatening you, respond to the threat. But know that God's protecting you. And get help from others. Say, hey, I got a situation here. I don't know what to do about it. What would you do in this situation? Have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone.